welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tobiii Wonder. I'm a startup YouTuber from Africa. I'm from Nigeria precisely. And in my last video, I told my viewers I was going to show you guys how to create a blog from scratch to finish. Basically, it's not something very complex. It's just giving you guys the first beginner stage knowledge of how to create blogs or how to create a website for yourself without spending too much cash. If you're somebody that is already into website creation and then you're looking for advanced features and all, this video is not for you. This video is basically for beginners knowledge and just to educate them on how these things are done, because until you get into these systems you probably think they are something very complicated or something that you actually can achieve, but it's actually not that simple once you get into the system. So with that said, I would like to say, if you're coming to my channel for the very first time and you like my type of content, please don't forget to give the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe as well and turn on the notification bell. So every single time I post a video, you get a notification from YouTube notifying that I posted a video, and then you can go and watch the video. So with that said, let's get into the topic of today. So I'll be using a particular platform called Blogspot. So Blogspot is actually owned by Google, and Google owns Gmail. So you guys know the drill. You have to have a Gmail account to get on Blogspot. So basically, I already created a Gmail account, and I'll be using that Gmail account to proceed with this tutorial. So if you are also interested in doing the same, you have to get yourself a Gmail account and then you can start. So with that said, I'll go straight into the topic. So you go to a site called blogger.com, yeah, blogger.com, and on the home page, you see this button right here that says create your blog. You can actually use the sign in button as well, but just do create your blog so it's much more easier and understandable. So when you click on that, it's going to ask you for the Gmail. So I'm using this particular Gmail I just created right now to show you guys exactly how this thing works. I don't know if I have the password correct. Do I have the password correct? Okay, that password is correct, I guess. Okay. So it's going to bring you to this page. You're going to say choose a name for your blog. So for instance, I'll say Wonder Connect. This is just for educational purpose. And it's going to ask you to choose the URL. So basically, the URL is your website address. So that's basically the link people actually get to visit to get to your website. So I'll just do Wonder Connect. And since I'm making this video in 2021, I'll do 2021.blogspot.com. So you're going to check for availability, and then you're going to click on next, and then you have to confirm your name. So what name do you want people to identify you with, or when you make a post on your blog, what name do you want to show, or what name do you want your viewers to associate you with? So I just do Tobiii Wonder because that's my nickname. Okay, Tobiii Wonder, and then I'll click on finish, and then that's it. So basically with this done, you already have a blog. I'll show you what this thing looks like, and I'll show you how to make more advances to it. So basically like this, you already have a blog, and you click on this link right here, you would see it's taking you to this particular blog, and then this is the name, this is the profile. Look at the link right here, Wonder Connect 2021. So you can always, like, you would definitely have to do changes to whatever you want to do with it, but basically this is it. So you, like this, you created a blog, but I know it doesn't just finish here. There's still so much you would want to do, and there's still so much I'll teach you guys and how you can get started. So basically this is your blog, but there's no post on this blog, you understand? So there's nothing to see because it's as good as fresh. So let's even start with making a couple of posts. I already have some articles I've actually copied down. I don't want to waste your time. I'm trying to make this video as fast as possible. So I already copied some articles down, and I'm going to use this article to create 5 different posts for you guys to see. So let's get to it. So back on the home page, you see this button right there that says new post. You click on this button, and then it takes you to a page where you can actually put your post and everything together. So on this page, you see this first bar is for title, this bar is for the body of your post, and then you get to add the images you want and then stuff like that. So and I'll be explaining each and every single one of these buttons for you guys, so you guys can understand the basics on how to create your own blog. So let me get the post that I've already created for you guys. So let me slide through my system. I think I have a file called okay, articles. I have a folder called articles, I think. Oh sorry, I'm on my notes. Let me close this. No, don't save, just delete this. Okay, I think I have a folder called used article. I have some articles I actually used before. So okay, let me do used article. Okay, right here. Okay, so right here I have some articles that I've actually used before. So I just open these articles, and these articles are not actually valid. I'm only using them for tutorial purposes, educational purposes. So whatever information you see here can actually be close to being fact, but I don't want you guys to pay attention to the information. I just want you guys to understand what I'm doing. So basically what I did here is put the title for the post. So this is going to be the title and the headline for my post, and this is going to be the body for my post. So basically after doing this, you might want to add a picture to better, discuss your post. And this post is Samsung A6 full review. So what I'll just do is just go on Google. Though this is not advisable because sometimes most of the pictures you copy on Google um not plagiarism free, they're copywritten materials, so you can actually just use them on your site. But I'm just using this for educational purpose, so I would use it. But for your own blog, you might actually want to get unique pictures, and if you need pictures that you can use without copyright claims, just go to a site called Pixabay. I think, yeah, Pixabay. Search for Pixabay on Google. Yeah, this first yeah, so on this site you get stunning free images and royal free stock. So every single image you get on this particular website is actually free of copywritten materials. The owners have given you permission to use them, and that's why you can find them on this platform. So whatever you use on this platform, you can never get a copyright claim for it. So with that said, but I want something that has to do with Samsung here. So I'll just go to Google and just type in my Samsung. Okay, let me just copy the headline from here. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll copy this, and then I'll type this in my URL to search on Google. So searching on Google, I come on this, I search for images, you understand, and I just pick any of the images that I like. So let me just do something very slick. I think I like this one. So I would save this image, yeah, save image, yeah. I don't want to my desktop. I set to desktop. Okay, so now I'll come back to this post, and then I'm trying to now add the image to it. So I come here and I'll click on this. I'll click on upload from my computer, yeah, and then it will load the page for me. Okay, so you click on choose file, and then you get to look for the image that I just downloaded or whatever image you want to use. But for me, I'm using an image I think I kept on my desktop. So desktop browser, and then this particular image, and then I just click on it, and then it loads the image, and then the image gets on my post. So you can actually resize your image as much as you want. I don't like to do much resizing, but you can actually make it small, make it big, but I don't really like to do much resizing. I prefer to leave it the way it is. So I just leave it like this. And then on this side of the um page, it's called the label tag. So here you give your post a label. For instance, this has to do with mobile phones, so I could just do mobile phones as a label, mobile phones as a label. And then I can also do Samsung. Okay, sorry, yeah, Samsung. Yeah, okay. So that's that basically. So if I want to publish my post right now, I could publish it right now. And if I want to publish my post later in the future, I could set a date for the post to go live. But I'm posting these things right now so you guys can see. All these tools right here are tools that would help you to you know get a grip of your post and make a post. But basically I'm teaching you guys the basics, so let me just go through a handful of these tools. So basically what this do is just is like just doing Ctrl Z and Ctrl Y. It undoes your previous action and reduce the action if you want it back. So this is actually just to increase your just to change your font type. So let me show you a couple of what these buttons do. So if I come here and I do this, it will automatically change the font type for me. But let me put this back. Okay, so this right here is just to increase your size or decrease your size. So if I highlight this and I come here and I make it small, you see it actually changes the size of my text. But let me undo this action, and then if I want to add a paragraph to my article, I could just come here and okay, so this particular place shows you if you want to change your text to paragraph, you can come and do this right here, and then there's a paragraph behind it. But I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you guys so you guys can see. Then this button right here makes your text bold. Okay, this one makes your text put your text in italic form. This underlines your text. So basically strike through, you want strike through for your text. But and then this you can change the colors to whatever color you want, but I don't like to change my color. I like to leave it as black. So this right here, you can change the background of your text, but I don't do that as well. But sometimes you might actually need these things, but I don't do it. I just go back by doing Ctrl Z, or you know what, let me do it this way. Let me use this button so you guys can see what this button just does. So this button basically undoes your action and then reduce the action. But I don't want the action, so I'm undoing it. So this, if you want to add a link to your post, you just come here and then you paste on the link, whatever link you want. maybe google.com, whatever link you want, and then it automatically becomes a link. So anybody clicking on that particular text will be taken or redirected to a particular link. So this, I use this to add image. This you can use to add videos. You can either upload the video from your computer or from your YouTube, just like we did from the image. Then you can use this to add characters to your post, but I'm not using this right now because I don't need it. But you guys can do whatever you want to do. Is just just express yourself how best you feel you want to express yourself. So okay, so I'm closing this. Right, so this basically helps you put your text in different formats. If I want them center aligned, and if I also want justifications for my text, I could also do that. So if I want it center aligned, why is this not happening? Okay, first and foremost, let me come here and clear all formats. Okay, so now that we're here, um okay, center aligned. I don't know why that is happening. I don't know why. Okay, whatever text but I want this particular text I already made should be in that format. Okay, so at least is it already? Okay, I don't know, but that's basically what this is meant to do. But I don't know why. I think maybe it's a blogspot issue. But that's basically what this do, and then you can use this to add bullets to your post. So basically, in case you want to add bullets numbering, you can do this. You can also change it to numbers if you want. You can use this to put your words in quotes. Okay, let me undo this though. Okay, and then you can also use this to insert a jump break to your text. So what a jump break does is like gives your text like a line so people know, okay, yeah, done with that discussion and then you're moving on to a new one. So all these left to right layout, right to left layout, you can input tools, and then you can also clear formatting. So basically these are what all these icons on the top does. You understand? So you guys should not forget, this is actually just for basic knowledge. I'm not teaching you guys something very advanced. If you want more advanced information, this is just for beginners, just showing you guys that okay, this is how you can get started. So I've made the post, add the pictures, done everything I want to do. I just click on publish and then confirm, and then this post gets published. So now let's come back to this page. I was on this page before and there was no article because there was no article on it, but right now we just made a post. So if I come on this page and I below this page, it will show you the post I just made. All right, so I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to make 5 more posts and then show you guys some other tricks you can actually do. But I want 5 more posts so that you guys can actually see a lot of posts on the page and then it will make more sense. I might actually use different images, but I could also use the same images. It's just for educational purposes, don't forget that. Okay, so let me come to this page and then pick up another article. So let me come here. Okay, let me copy all this and then come here and then paste all this. Okay, so yeah, just like we did for the last one. Okay, do I want to have labels? I could just do mobile and then just post. I'm just okay, I want to have images on it, so let me go on Google and get a new image. I know it's not Samsung, but I'm just getting any image just to put something there so you guys can see, because I really want it to come out well, and images really add beauty to your website, trust me. Website with images look very very more attractive to viewers. Though sometimes it's not good because it makes your page load a little bit slower, because you know loading images sometimes will take time, but there are actually ways you can actually optimize your website speed so it won't actually show. But regardless, I always recommend you use image for your website as well. It really adds real beauty to your website. So I'm just making random posts so you guys, I just want to use this post to make explanations to you guys. So this is how to create post. I'll add another one. Okay, maybe I should just do, no, I want five so that you guys can see, because I'm going to change the whole website design and I want you guys to really see and get the beauty of it when I'm done. Okay, so let me cancel this, come here, paste this here. Let me get another image. I'm using random images though, so you guys can, just to show you guys how this thing works. Okay, so let me come back here and okay, so I'll show you guys the progress so far on the real blog, so you guys can see all the latest posts that I've made. And oh no, I already used that picture. Okay, I think this is the one I need. Yeah. Okay, so I'm selecting this and then I'm cleaning this. That's too much space. I don't need that much space. Labels. Let me just move back from the new post. Okay. All right. I think I like this image. Okay. Let me pick another post. Okay, let me take this. Okay, let me add the image. All right. Okay, so I have 4 posts. I'm almost done. I have one more post to go. I don't want to waste too much time, so I'm trying to be as fast as possible. After this, I'll show you guys how you guys can make your site look much more beautiful. So just stay tuned for a little more, for a little longer. Sorry. Okay, Samsung Galaxy S. No, okay. Copying this and pasting this right here. Okay, so let me just use one of the images I already have. I don't want to waste your time, so let me just use something else. Okay, I can just pick any of this and just use. Okay, so it's loading. Alright, select this, take out one space, add a label to it, and then you publish. Alright, so now I have 5 posts. So let me show you guys the progress on the blog. So here, I come here and I click on reload. And then you get to see all the new posts I just made. So these are all the new posts I just made. So this is what our website looks like right now. And then so let me show you guys how to make modifications to your website, and then I'll explain all these buttons on the left hand side, all this menu for you. So this is your post section. This is where you see all your posts and all. This is your statistics section. This is where you see the numbers of people coming to your site and all that metrics. This is just for statistics, and then this is the page for statistics. Here you can actually check the comments on your pages. So basically, when you make your post and you start getting comments, you can come to this particular page to check up on your comments. And here you can come and check up your earnings. Eventually, by the time you get into the process and then you apply for Google AdSense, this you use this particular button to apply for AdSense, and then if you get approved, you get monetization on your blog, and you can start making money from your blog. These are basically pages. So pages are example of pages are disclaimer pages, where you want to add your sitemap pages and stuff like that. Just some pages that they are not posts, but you want to leave certain information there, like contact us page and stuff like that. You can actually create that with this. This is basically layout. This layout has to do with the design. I'll show you guys much more about this later when we are doing the when we are doing editing and showing you guys how to work on the site look. So this is basically where you can change your theme. So there are actually all these themes you have here are default blogger template. They are actually okay, but I feel like they are too simple. But let me just do something else so you guys can understand. Let me activate another let me apply another blogger theme, default blogger theme. So if I apply this and I come back to this website, to this blog rather, and I reload this page, it comes up with a new design because I've already changed the template. So this design looks a little bit more attractive than the previous one, but actually I'm going to show you guys how to get more professional looking templates for your blogspot site, you understand, because sometimes people like to think, oh, because you're using blogspot then you can actually get like the best possible design, but that's not true. You can actually get it. So here is the setting tab. On this particular page you just make modifications. You can change the title of your blog, change description, you just have to, you just make modifications here, and you can use this link to add domain, to add a custom domain to your website. But I'll be showing you guys how to do this in another video because it's quite bulky, and I don't want to make this video too long because already it's going to be a long video because I'm taking you guys on the full tutorial. And then reading list is basically some articles you can read that helps you understand how to operate your blog. There are articles by Google itself, so basically just teaching you how to do this and how to do that and how to get along with your blog. So now if you click on this tab, it just takes you to your blog, and then you can see your URL right here. You can always change this whenever you want to. Okay, and I know there's blogspot.com here, which is not even in a way, it really makes your site look unprofessional. But if I in my next video I'll be showing you guys how you can add a custom domain, and that will automatically remove this tab, and then you have something like this if you want. Okay, but right now if you click on this link it will take you nowhere because nobody already has this domain, so you have to go back to the link that has the blogspot.com to actually be on the site. So now let's get to the design. So to make modifications to your site, you come to the design, you come to the theme section, and then here you actually get this customization button, but this is not the topic for today. Right here you get to restore, switch to first or whatever, and then you have this HTML. If you click on this HTML, it actually display a whole bunch of codes, and this is where you might think, oh god, this is actually very complicated and all that. But actually, I'm not even going to touch any of this, and I'm actually going to make good modifications to this block. So let's go back here, and then I'll take you guys to a particular site called Goyabi template, I think. Is it Goyabi templates? Okay, Goyabi templates. Okay, right here. So if you go to this particular site allows you to download for free top premium looking blogger templates that can actually get your site looking so very professional. You understand me? So these are example of templates that you can have on your site, and these are all blogger templates. I'll be showing you guys how to download this template, and you can install them as well. So let me just look for something that I really like. So let me go to view all templates, and then I'll just go to. So basically, this is me just making judgment based on what I like. I think I like this. Looks catchy. Okay, let me close this as an ad. Okay, so I don't know. This is fine. I'm showing you guys, but you can actually make your choice. There are actually thousands of templates on this platform, so you can actually take your time to go through it and then just get the one you like. But you know, I'm trying not to waste your time, so I'm going to just choose this and then download this. Okay, save this file. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to download that file. Is it downloaded? Okay, web browser. I need to unzip this file. Okay. I'm trying to unzip that file. Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, so back to my. Okay, so I've downloaded the template. All I have to do now is upload the template. So I'll go back to my team section. Okay, so on this particular section, I click on this button here, and I'll click on restore. If I click on restore, it will ask me to upload. So I come to the upload section, and I come right here and look for the template I just downloaded. And I think it should be somewhere around. Let me check downloads. Okay, right here, and then you look for this x.xml file, and then you just open it, and automatically you see this button right here. It says this text right here says restoring team, so it automatically loads up the template for you. And then now if you go back to this particular site, and just reload this page, you would actually see a whole new different template. So now you can see this looks more advanced, more technical. As a matter of fact, it looks like a website, but it's really just a blog. You understand? So you can, and there are actually some other templates that are actually way much more cooler than this. You understand? And just like this, you can, get something done. And starting your new blog is as simple as this. And then I haven't spent any money because I haven't purchased anything. I haven't paid for hosting. All I did was create a Gmail account and just go to blogspot.com and register, and I have this already. So you can send this link to your friends, and then they'll come here and check out your articles. You see, there's actually so much you can do. It looks so beautiful, it looks so nice. Let me show you guys another template entirely, so you guys can see that there are actually so much more. I think I like this, but let me see. Let me check something else. If I don't see what I like here, I'll go back to that. I think I really like that. Let me see. This looks too much of images here. Let me check the third page before going back to the first page. Okay. Let me show you guys another site that has three good templates. I think it's Sora. Okay, this is another website that you can actually get quality blogger templates from for free. So this site also has a whole lot of templates that you can choose from. So some of the templates you see here, not most of it, but some of them are already on the previous site. But you can also download and just upload the same way we did for that. You understand? And then there's also one template called Free. I've forgotten. I think Freebify. I don't know. Freebify template. I'm coming. Let me check. I'm not too sure. I've forgotten the link, but I remember there was a template too. Okay. Template, yeah, I think. Oh, these are paid version, but no. This particular site like that. Okay, free download. Does it allow free download? Let me see if I can download this for free and then just upload it for you guys to see. Okay, I think I can actually download this for free. Okay, so download. Okay, super. Okay, so let me go to it. I need to unzip this file so I can have access to it. Okay, now going back to my blog spot. Okay, so I'll change this thing right now to the one I just downloaded, and then you guys will see that you can actually make. I've not actually done any coding of any, but I have done so much modifications already. Okay, so downloads. Okay, this template. Then don't forget the .xml file, and then just upload, and then it just shows you right here that it's restoring the theme, and then once it's done restoring, automatically you get the effect on your website. So if I come and I reload, you will see something entirely different. So basically guys, I've changed it, and this looks actually, I think I prefer this one. It looks really nice, really moderate. So guys, I've actually just, wow, this is actually very nice. This is actually very nice. So I've actually just made modifications to this blog, and now it's looking like it's a professional website and it's just a blog. As a matter of fact, I'm still under the blogspot um label, so you guys can see I could come here, check out my articles, and then you see just have all these right here, and then I can actually modify each and every single tab you see right here, that either directly through the codes or through the layout, which I'll be going to the layout section now to show you guys what you can do with the layout. Let me close this tab. I think I'm done with this tab. I'll leave all the link to all these sites that you can download the template from in the description below, so you don't have to worry about them. Okay, so coming to this page, I'm going to the layout section. Yeah, and I'll be showing you guys how to edit these headings right here to fit your to suit your needs. Okay, but then I'll be showing you a little bit of coding too, because there's a part you might need to code, but it's not something too deep. Okay, so I'm sorry, let me close this and close this. Okay, so the header, no, I need the main menu. Yeah, so main menu, we have all this. Now I want you guys to pay attention to this. We have home, we have feature, we have featured post, we have post layout. So let's come here. We have home, we have features, featured post, page layout. So every single thing you see on this layout right here is what you see represented in all these boxes right here. So I can come here and change this, for instance. So let's say I want to change this to mobile phones. I'm changing these features to mobile phones. All I have to do is come here and come to features, and I click on edit, and then come and change this to mobile phones. Sorry there, mobile phone. Okay, phones, and then click on save and click on save here. So once it updates that widget and I come to this place and I click on reload on this website, automatically this thing will change to mobile phones. So this heading has changed to mobile phones. Now if I want people to click this link, and then if I want to change if I want to add a link to a particular maybe category or whatever, I could just go back here and say okay, let me go back to the menu, and then featured post, I want to edit this to show a category, and I want the category to be Samsung. So I just save this as Samsung, and then I'll save. Alright, then I'll save this, then I'll come back here to ensure that my changes are effected. So if you click on this, you see Samsung right here, but I want people to click on this link and then go to another category. So all I have to do is come to these sections where I have a Samsung tag. I think on my first post I added a tag for Samsung, which is this post. So if I come here and I scroll down, I'll see Samsung tags right here. So if I click on Samsung, this link automatically right here shows whatever.blogspot.com search label Samsung. So whatever is related to Samsung on my blog is going to appear on this page. So I'm going to come here and copy this link. Yeah, copy this link, go back to my layout, go back to the main menu. Then from the main menu, I'll go straight to tab for Samsung, and I would include that URL right here, and then I'll save. And once I'm done saving, it updates the widget, and then I can go back to this page right here, and then just reload this page. So once I reload this page, if I click on this link, it will take me directly. Okay, I'm already here, so let me go back to the home page and click on so that you guys can see. If I click on this, it will take me directly to every post that has Samsung tags in it. So basically that's how you can actually modify this heading. So you might be looking at this and think, okay, you want to modify this too. I'll show you guys exactly how you guys can achieve this. So we have premium quality free mockups, make right here, whatever. So I'll be showing you guys how to change this to something else. So maybe I'll just come right here, and then you can see right here, this is the widget right here in the layout, and then you can see right here premium quality. You understand? I could change this to testing wonder 101 101, yeah, just whatever I like. I can also change this to testing. I'm just showing you guys. Remember, this is just for educational purposes. If you want to change the image, you can change the image if you like, but I'm not doing that, so I'll just save. So once I save and then I come back to this page and then I reload this page, all that information would appear right here. So you can see my testing wonder 101 here. So you guys, I've actually not done any coding, but I've actually made quite a handful of modifications to the site already. And then you can see right here it says mockup search image icon blah blah blah. So I'm coming back here, then I'm coming here to change that too. So I could just do search. I just do search rather, right? And I'll save this. So if I come back here and I reload this page, it will automatically change that to search for me. So guys, I've just made modifications to this site, and just look at how it is. It's already looking like a website, but it's just a blog. So now let me come here to change this. The reason why you're seeing this is because this came with the theme, but let me come here to change that. I will move that rather. So if I come to the header, which is the logo whatever section, and then I come right here, I want to remove the image. Okay, how do I move the image? I think I'm using an ad block. I'm supposed to see an image. I use my network that is slow. Okay, let me try and reload this, please. Okay, am I using an ad blocker? I'm not. Okay, so come back to the header section. It's meant to show me the image here so I can remove it. Okay, I think this is fine. Upload image. There's no image. Then I'm saving. I don't want any image there. Okay, so if I reload this page, you guys can see exactly when that connects. It's meant to be like this. But if I want to have like an image there, I could always upload my logo. But I don't have a logo. I'm just showing you guys for test. And okay, let me just. I think I have something I could use. So let me just come here and because I want to show you guys in case you have a logo you want to use. So you come here and then you look for whatever logo you created. You should save it as JPEG or PNG. Okay. So let me look for. I think I have something in my downloads, but I have to look for it. It's quite far. Oh, this should take forever. I'm coming. Do I have something right here? Okay, let me just read this. But this is not actually a logo for. Okay. Alright, save. This is not actually a logo for website because it's kind of like square. But if you create a logo for website, it's not meant to be that way. Oh, I actually didn't make the changes correctly. So I come back here. Behind instead of okay, click on that. I'm supposed to click on shrink to fit, but let me check how it looks like first. Okay, so you can see my logo right here, so small. Let me try and zoom in so you guys can see the logo right here. It's so small, but it's there. So that's exactly how you can add your logo to your page. So you guys have seen exactly what I've done without coding experiences or doing anything. So all these tabs, you can actually make modifications to them on the layout section. So you go to the layout section to the bottom, you see the right here about us section. So you can come here, click on this edit, and then just highlight this and then click this page is about me. I'm showing you guys the world is in your hands. The world is in your hands. I'm just writing whatever I like. And this, don't forget, this is just for educational purpose. You get to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so if I come to this page back here, then I reload this page and then I scroll down, I would see right here exactly the modifications I've done to the page. So basically, guys, I've edited this whole site from scratch to finish without spending a dime. So now if you want to change this URL so that it does not have this blogspot.com, all you have to do is get a custom domain, and there are actually so many sites you can get custom domain from, but I recommend you go through godaddy.com or namecheap.com. You can search for them. I'll leave the link in the description of this video so you would see them. But I'll be doing a follow-up video to show you guys how you can link your custom domain to your blogspot site, and I'll be showing you guys that in my next video, so you guys should watch out for that. But for today, I think I'm pretty much done today. So basically, this is how to just create your blog from the scratch, from start to finish, and make modifications. You understand? So basically, this is everything. I thank you guys for sticking around. It's been a pleasure. Please don't forget to like, comment, and then don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get notification for my next video. Thank you so much for sticking through to the video to the end. I love you guys. Bye.